atmospheric tracks don't come much better than this. We're in Brazil for qualifying. Let's get some laps at the limit.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
So it is all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Yung Cao into one of two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Perez, Tsunoda, Stroll, Ocon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Hamilton, Sainz, Ricciardo, Albon, Behrman, Joe, and Frederick Vesti. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Delighted to say joining us for this intriguing race is Anthony Davidson. So a sprint race today, and that means lights to flag, no stops. And how is that going to affect the driver behind the wheel?
Absolutely. So for today, there's no pit stop, or shouldn't be a pit stop anyway, if things go right, and you can forget about strategy. You're just driving today as fast as you can, make those overtakes if you need to, and that's what a sprint weekend's all about.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're sitting in 7th. Your last lap time, 1 minute 17.5. got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Laps of fuel remaining. You can win that place back. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Final lap of the race, final lap. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Top job, mate, top job, yes! I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but man, you pulled through. Thank you, well done.
That's the end of the sprint action. Next up, we will set the grid for the Grand Prix. We'll see you next time. Atmospheric tracks don't come much better than this. We're in Brazil for qualifying. Let's get some laps at the limit.
Standing by. only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his 3rd championship here in 2012, and in 2016 Max Verstappen treated us all to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil, is a 2.7 mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour if, of course, the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Fernando Alonso lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid we have: Sainz, Russell, Surfer Girl, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Hamilton, Gasly, Perez, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Stroll, Ricciardo, Albon, Behrman, Tsunoda, Vesti and Zhou Guanyu. And now it's time to head down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me, a real authority on all things motor racing. It's a warm welcome back to Anthony Davidson. Well, they're having a better time than their teammates so far this year. How do you keep that momentum going? I love this moment in the weekend. Put us in their shoes right now. What are they feeling on the grid?
You've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which teams have got it horribly wrong?
now available. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. place, you're in second place. Okay, they're on old softs. Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on old softs. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. 19 laps to go. Might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Okay, mate. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Okay, clear. remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, there seems to have been a problem removing the right front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race as strong as possible. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Fernando's in the pits. Vesti ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute, 0.9. Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Past here, use overtake, use overtake. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and that's Fernando behind. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Fernando is behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1:12.9. It looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. The floor is now critically damaged. Leclerc is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:12.3. There's damage to the underbody. Expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. fresh mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The car behind has front wing damage. It will have a harder time keeping up with you, so keep pushing. And the time last lap, 1:12.7. Be warned, the floor is now critically damaged. Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early. Laps of fuel remaining. Fernando behind. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Time last lap, 1 minute 16.6. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. And congratulations to the whole team.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
You can see them on their way out to the podium now. Aston Martin really are making waves in this sport. And what a special race this was to see them earn the top spot. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.